As you can see on the ground, it will be. So, Raheja Tigers won the toss. The Tigers won the toss and elected to field. Tigers won the toss and elected to field. And for them playing today will be in this match Samarth, Pushpa, Hari, Sashank, Rohit, Dhruv and Sarang. Pradeep Sharma yet again staying out of the match. And for Night Riders, it will be Shaurya, Sibanti, Sansar, Karthik, Amit Sharma, Janak and Deep. So we are all set to start the next match. On strike will be Deep, non-striker will be Janak and bowling the first over will be Sarang. Deep to face Sarang Vyas. Janak on the non-striker's end.
So Ram, this is a match between the two table toppers in Group A.
I am looking for some firecrackers in this match.
Oh, absolutely.
Both are pretty strong teams.
And the way Sarang is bowling is quite beautiful, not giving any chance for Deep to score runs. But this time Deep plays it onto the point area and takes a single. Probably it's more towards the gully area. Yet again Sarang fielding onto his own ball. There's an appeal for catch behind. The umpire vigorously nodding no, and the match continues. An excellent over so far from Sarang, and once again onto the legs. It's as good as it can get. The first over, just one run in this over.
Ram, the Tigers are trying all kinds of pressure tactics.
Absolutely. The Night Riders will have to do some riding here.
They are a very experienced team, guided by a very able strategist owner.
Yeah, the owner is he's playing more like a football coach or a football owner from the sidelines giving instructions. Deep unable to connect, but it seems to be a no ball. So one more run adds to the total of Night Riders.
Oh my God. The bowling is keeping Deep from scoring any run as of the moment. Oh, that's a catch missed. I think the pressure is telling on both sides as of now, Ram. Though they are the table toppers, I'm sure either would like to end at the top of the table.
Yeah, Umayan, this is going to be a real nail-biting. Two very good teams on the field right now, so far on the basis of the form that they have exhibited yesterday and today. That's a wide. I'm not sure. Oh, lovely bowling again from Shashank. This time Night Riders are not able to score. And I think it's... Oh, that's a huge shot from Janak. Finally moving to his leg.
Hit it in such a way, Ram, that none of the fielders could do anything but just watch its path to the six.
And true, and a welcome boundary for the Night Riders on the last ball of the second over will give them something to think as to how do they commence back on the fourth over.
Pushpa bowling to Shibanti.
On strike is Sibanti.
A bit of a confusion, but the batsmen scamper through to their respective creases.
And now on strike will be Shaurya. Pushpa bowling the first ball to Sibanti. Sibanti takes a single. Now over to Shaurya.
Oh, that.
But there was a no ball, yeah. But it was a no ball, huh? कि नहीं? बहुत हाई था.
नहीं दिया.
नहीं दोनों ने बात करके दी. Some confusion on the field, and the umpires have ruled it out. That brings in Mr. Sansar Sood. Oh, that's lovely batting.
Oh, that was well placed, but I think the run was a little premature. Sibanti not managing to cross in time, and that's a run out affected by the Tigers. They lose 2 quick wickets.
Brings an early close to the third over. The Tigers are quite live on the field. Strike
So
hard.
at the end of 3 overs, Ram, the Tigers are at 13 runs. That's sharply hit by Deep, but fetching him only a single. Well fielded by Dhruv.
Yet one more run. Playing well, but runs are not ticking. But I don't think Knight Riders would mind that.
I think with
well fielded by Rohit on his own bowling.
and a dot
but
ball.
Janak was well in the crease. Oh. Shashank dropped the catch, but it was a direct hit and it was pretty close for Deep. Deep just about making his ground. 16 for 2. That's a huge 6. Janak playing quite well, and that's a 6. With that, Janak moves to 14.
Young player, but played all the RPLs till date, Ram, showing his skill and his experience. Bit of a confusion, but batsman deciding not to run for the single.
And that's what they need to do, call loud. And Janak doing the right thing, calling it early and calling it a no. So a free hit now. It's a no ball and a free hit. A lovely shot, but not much damage done, just a single.
That brings the end of the 4th over. The Knight Riders are at 24 for 2 at the end of 4 overs. Ram, the strong team that Tigers are with such good batsmen, I think they're not going to be very bothered by the singles that Knight Riders are going to take, but I'm sure they would want to contain any boundaries at this stage.
That's true, but the way the Knight Riders are playing now, I think will cause a little bit of concern because wickets are not falling for them. The opening batsman, Janak, and still there. And that's yet another lovely shot from Janak.
6.
मजा आ रहा है देख के. नहीं no, it's a no.
It's a no.
Not out.
So we have Karthik now, who's come since Janak was out.
Karthik can create some good challenges. Oh, that hit the stumps, but the bails continue to remain. And Deep getting yet one more.
The gods seem to
Live.
favor Deep as of now.
I love the way Dhruv is bowling, putting onto the leg with a lot of spin. Karthik can do some damage out there, but that's the end of the over. At the end of 5 overs, Knight Riders are 32 for 3.
That was hit too sharp to be able to. There seemed to be a chance for a caught out, but I think it was very difficult.
Everyone seemed to be loving the cameraman there at the cover area.
What a strike.
Karthik beats Rohit at
This
the
is what
boundary.
I
What
said.
a strike by Karthik, straight for 6. Sarang under pressure now. Oh, good ball. That was a real good ball on the leg. Crammed him up. He could manage only a single. Brings Deep to the strike. Excellent bowling. Excellent bowling by Sarang under pressure.
1.4 overs and 9 runs Sarang. Super bowling. This time round,
Oh, and that could have been
he
nothing
wasn't
but a
lucky.
6.
Deep, watching the ball, the line, the length, moves to his left and swings his arm for a maximum.
And that's the 60th 6 of the RPL Season 5.
6 more sixes and it will bring out 6 sixes.
Yes, Ram. We have many matches, so I'm sure we'll reach that very soon.
So at the end of 6.
47 for 3. Last over now. Being bowled by. Who's bowling, Dhruv? Samath to bowl.
47 for 3. The last over to commence. Not a bad total for Knight Riders. Though would I would love to have at least.
Karthik runs through very quickly.
Let's see what Karthik does in the last 5 balls.
Good shot by Karthik. It was a nice ball by Samarth. Brings Deep to the strike. Last 4 balls of this innings. Oh, and Deep heaves it for a 6 on the leg side.
That's what the Knight Riders will look for. Knowing the batting strength of Tigers, they will need at least a couple of more sixes in this over to make it a competitive score. So, after a quick review, the ball had hit before the pole, the red line, and the umpire turning that down after discussing a 6 to a 4, but 4 valuable runs for the Knight Riders at this stage.
And
this time Dhruv
that's a
doesn't
good
get it
catch taken by Dhruv. Sends Deep back into the pavilion.
Deep scores 19 of 19. That brings Amit Sharma onto the ground.
A very important wicket taken by Samarth.
What's more important is that though stopped at 6,
Last दो ball बाकी है राम.
Amit Sharma playing well, gets a single, takes on the score to 54.
But
And
again,
the
a
last
good ball by
ball.
Samarth.
And Knight Riders would be hoping for a 6. That's a lovely shot. Good running, and they take 2 runs. 56 at the end of 7 overs. It's a good score, but I doubt whether it will be good enough to stop the Tigers. Tigers have a very strong batting lineup.
56. The final score is 56 for the loss of 4 wickets in the 7 overs.
They will have to take a couple of quick wickets if they have to count themselves into this game.
But just to remind you, Ram, the Knight Riders are a very strong fielding side. They've shown a lot of aggression on the field in their bowling as well. So it'll be an interesting match that we have on the cards. The Tigers have been real big hitters so far.
Can we have the captains of Vikings and Rebels at the commentary area for the toss?
One of the most interesting 15 minutes that we are going to have in RPL Season 5 now. One of the best fielding sides against one of the best batting sides.
Set. And the Knight Riders are ready, and we have the 2 batsmen out in the field.
So for the Tigers, it will be Shashank and Rohit who will open up the innings. A left-hand, right-hand combination. Shashank and Rohit.
एक बार बोल दो beer for those who want.
क्या हो गया? नहीं नहीं अभी वो मत करो यार. Please proceed towards the stall area for some exciting craft beer and physiotherapy if you so need. Mr. Sood to ball to Shashank, SS to ball to S.
Now we have moved to alphabets as well after numerology.
A good first ball, a single taken.
Mr. Sood now round the wicket to Rohit Jain. Lovely ball, very well struck down the offside. Janak fields the ball well for 1 run.
Can we have the captains of Vikings and Rebels in the commentary area for the toss and the team?
What a ball. What a ball by Mr. Sood. Three balls, 3 runs. Mr. Sood now round the wicket to Rohit Jain. Oh, there was a chance of a run out, but Shashank covered his ground well in time. There's a lot of wind blowing. Maybe a bit tough for people on the field. Oh, that was well fielded by Mr. Sood because Shashank had really hit the ball very hard. More importantly, it was a dot ball. So 5 balls, 4 runs, a really good over for the Tigers. Sorry, for the Knight Riders. What an over. What an over for the Knight Riders. Only 5 runs given away. But importantly, the Tigers have all the wickets in hand. So 6 overs, 52 runs required. 36 balls, 52 runs. What a match we have on the cards, Preeti.
Superb. And I'm sure it's going to be super exciting now.
Oh, what a try by Deep. What a try.
Oh, super.
But it was a 6. The ball was good. Shashank hit it very well. A quick run taken on the leg side. Again, Rohit hits it well on the leg side for 1 run. Let's see now what Shashank does. Another 6.
Another
Wow.
6. That's a wonderful 6 by Shashank.
This is turning out to be a very good over for the Tigers.
This was the 62nd 6 of the game, of the league.
What a shot.
And incredible.
Third one.
बॉल 2 फील्डरों को चीरते हुए
बिल्कुल।
बाउंड्री पे छू गई एंड और 6 रन ऐड हो गए टाइगर्स
इसे
के
कहते हैं
स्कोर पे
6 की बरसात, 6 रनों की बरसात।
इसे कहते हैं
Tigers seem a bit unstoppable. 3 sixes of the second over. The score is 25. 1 more ball to go in this over. And Karthik is a real good bowler.
but the two batsmen are proving to be equal to the
Exactly.
task today.
Both Shashank and Rohit are wonderful batsmen.
26 for no loss is the score for the Tigers at the end of 2 overs.
Entering into the third over and Pushpa Sharma at the strike.
Now the
Sheban-
asking rate looks a bit more manageable. 31 runs required of 30 balls. That was the magic of the 3 sixes hit by Shashank. Sebanti to Pushpa.
Catch dropped there.
No, well tried by Mr. Sood.
Yeah,
He
nevertheless,
had
well
quite a bit
tried.
of a distance to cover. He had to run back.
Okay, a lot of instructions and guidance to each other by the Knight Riders team.
Excellent bowling. Very good ball.
And
And
very
that's a
well
shot.
hit by Sarthak. But gets him only a single.
And that brings the score to 28 runs. 3 more balls to go in this over.
Oh,
Wide
that's
That's a no
ball.
ball. Oh, chance of a stump out. And is it? Yes, it's been given out. That was quick and very sharp work by Shaurya behind the stumps. Getting Samarth out. Samarth could also have scored. He has the potential also to hit 4s and 6s. We have Mr. Hari takes strike and straight away he hits the ball and gets a single.
That was a good strike by Hari.
And that is the end. This over ended very quickly. At the end of 3 overs, the score is 31 runs for the loss of 1 wicket for the Tigers. They need now 26 runs in the next 4 overs. The next over, the 4th over, to be bowled by Deep.
Shashank, the big hitter on strike.
Oh, and that there's all kinds of action and confusion happening on the field. A catch dropped, a run out attempted, but I think at the end of the day, both batsmen are safe.
Good ball, a drop catch, and a potential run out. All that you could have asked for on a field ground.
And that's a no ball, hence the effort will not count.
Looking at the breeze, I think the commissioner's jacket has to come out.
Oh, that was a good ball by Deep. Crammed up the player for room. Deep to Rohit Jain now. Oh, good ball, good ball. Appeal for a caught behind. Appeal for a caught
There is
behind,
an
and that's
appeal
an
for,
out.
and it's been given out. So that
Go ahead.
was wonderful work once again by Shaurya behind the stumps.
Oh, that was a very important wicket to have been taken.
But that Sandeep brings Dhruv onto the field. And I must tell you, he is currently the highest scorer. Who is it?
What a catch!
And is
What
that
a
going
catch!
to be a game changer?
A
My
single-handed catch by
goodness.
Janak. This is one of the most amazing catches in RPL Season 5. Even a giraffe would have missed that ball.
We have seen very, very different catches, dives, jumps, but I can say that this would have been the best catch, plucking the ball from thin air.
35,
Janak
35.
was awesome out there.
35
35
is the
for
score.
3 in 3.5. 3-5 in 3.5.
What a comeback by the Knight Riders. This was the first match which they were seeming to be under pressure against the mighty Tigers.
What
Good.
seemed to be an underpass score is turning out to be a very good score.
Absolutely, and I remember just a few balls ago, and when Janak attempted a single-hand catch and didn't succeed, we heard Amit Sharma telling him to use both his hands, but this was an absolutely amazing single-handed catch.
It was an advice well ignored by Janak.
Yes, I think the basic thing is he didn't ignore the advice, but kept the belief in himself.
It's 2D, 2D. It's 2D. It's 2D. The ball was after the stumps. The line is not relevant. It's the stump area which is relevant for declaration of runs. It's 2D.
All clarifications given and taken. Now we can move on. Again, good fielding by Deep. He's been a man who's been kept busy all throughout RPL Season 5.
Deep and Janak ensuring that no ball transcends to the boundary on their watch.
So just to clarify for the audience and those watching on the YouTube, there are two lines. There's a line for behind which there have to be two players behind that line at the boundary. But for the declaration of runs, it's the stumps which will count. Anything which goes below the nets ahead of the stumps is declared for 1, but behind the stumps is declared for 2 runs.
Oh, what a shot, what a shot. It's a 4. Very well struck by Sarang.
And I absolutely love the way he placed it deep into the right, knows that Knight Riders are really strong at the boundary level. He plays it wide.
Last ball in this over, 45 for 3. Good 1 run taken by Shashank to keep the strike. Last 2 overs in this extremely tight match. 12 balls, 11 runs, favoring the Tigers as of now. But you never know with the fielding side that the Knight Riders are. This game could change any minute.
Sandeep, जैसे राम कहते हैं कुछ भी हो सकता है. Actually, both of these teams, I believe, are unbeaten as of now. They have both won all their earlier matches. So whichever team wins, the other team will, it's be their first loss for them. So I'm sure neither of them wants to be there.
Karthik is taking the penultimate over. Karthik to Shashank.
A bit of banter between the two teams. Good to see that.
$11 balls, 10 runs.
Oh! And that's a straight hit!
See, this is what an excellent fielding side can do. They can change the texture, the direction of the match any moment. What a run out!
A situation where was absolutely unwarranted, a little bit of confusion resulted in the loss of a wicket.
Shashank was playing quite well on 28 runs, and Karthik, with a cool head on his shoulders, watched the ball, saw Shashank and throws it to the wicketkeeper, a direct throw, and Shashank was well short of his crease.
Karthik to hurry now. Dot ball, but never mind. Oh, what a run. Excellent running between the wickets by the Tigers.
But a bit of confusion. खतरनाक हो सकता था. But thankfully, दोनों batsmen safe अपने crease में.
Sarang will have to play very sensibly here and preserve his wicket till the very end.
Match काफी रोमांचक मोड़ पे. I can feel the tension in the atmosphere right now. पूरे ground पे एकदम खामोशी छाई हुई. Everyone watching intently.
Another good single.
It's 8 needed from 7 balls now.
The match is becoming very interesting. The score is 49 for 4 from 5.5 overs. 8 runs required of 7 balls.
Very difficult to predict the outcome at this point, Ram.
Absolutely, and the way Uma, the entire match has been swinging from one end to the other end is very interesting.
This is truly anybody's game at the moment.
Hari takes 1 run. He'll keep the strike. Last over, 7 runs needed. You
So
know
I-
what was interesting, Ram, was that Karthik had been hit for 3 sixes by Shashank, and yet he came to bowl the last over when Shashank was on strike.
Yeah, absolutely.
So-
Quite brave, and the bravery paid off. And we have now the bowler who took 5 wickets in an over. Can you believe that? 5 wickets in an over.
Janak to Hari.
Knight Riders are banking on their Mr. Dependable for now.
And yet
And
another
he's
wicket.
done it again! This is absolutely incredible.
Janak is turning out to be an absolute phenomenal player. He did it with the bat, he did it with the ball, he did it with the on the field, and yet again showing.
अब मैच का सारा दारोमदार पुष्पा जी पे.
जी
She's
उनको
not
अभी
only
बस
the last
इतना
batsman but also the co-owner. She's not the co-owner.
she is co of the owner.
She's the owner of the owner.
That's even well better put, Ram. बट इस वक्त उनकी जिम्मेदारी इतनी है कि वो बॉल हल्के से टैप करके 1 रन जल्दी से ले लें और सारंग को स्ट्राइक दें.
And that's just what the doctor ordered for the Knight Riders. Pushpa playing it quite well, falls into no man land in between Amit and Savanthi, and they get a single. The match is again on.
What a pressure moment now. What a pressure moment. Both on Sarang and the entire team of Knight Riders just to get all the fielding placements right.
And Sarang does it for his
a lovely
team.
shot. Sarang
What a
gets the
win.
team home for
Snatching
Knight
victory from the top
Tigers.
of defeat.
What a win. What a win for the Tigers.
What a sense of relief. What a sense of relief for the Tigers.
Look at the merrymaking on the ground.
Knight Riders, you fought well. Cricket is a game where one player wins, one team wins, one loses.
And
But
there is the
Tigers, what a
victory
game.
dance from the Tigers.
Tigers continue with their winning streak.
Yes, yes, we'd love to see your victory dance.
4 matches, 4 wins.
Phew, I think that was a really, really tense match to watch. I think all of us enjoyed this match. Over to Ram to prep for the next one.
What a match that was. I guess that was my favorite match. And more so, not just because of the closeness, but the way the match swung from one end to the other. It was an absolutely brilliant match between